Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ariana. You're gonna see me in this shirt looking like this twice because I have the time today to film, so I'm gonna do it. If you hear snoring in the back, my niece is here. She's asleep. I have some, did I even say what the title of the video was? My 14-week pregnancy update. I have some things to talk about, so let's just get into the video. And yeah, I have a video on in the back, so I'm trying not to show that so like I don't get in trouble or anything. First, we're gonna talk about my first trimester. If I didn't mention in my announcement video, I'm gonna say it now. I found out at 3 weeks, so technically, you know, it was just like cells. The baby was just all the cells and everything. Yeah, 3 weeks, because I took the tests and then went to the doctors. My first ultrasound was at 4 weeks, and then not the last 2 weeks, but the beginning of the last month of the first trimester, like the first 2 weeks, the first half, literally, like the first half of the last month of my first trimester, I was sick, like really sick, like not actually sick, just like, you know, morning sickness. It was from week 8 to week 10, and I threw up multiple times a day, couldn't really keep much down. But after my 10-week ultrasound appointment, I was fine. I am now 14 weeks, obviously. Actually, no, today's Saturday. I'm 15 weeks today. So crazy. My belly is starting to poke out a lot. I will show you belly updates here on the screen. I'll probably put it over. And then, what was I gonna say? Next, basically that's all I have to say about my first trimester. It was really easy, except obviously for the 2 weeks. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to talk about was my belly. Again, I kind of touched on that a minute ago, but hold on, I'm gonna try to show you my belly right now. I have jeans on, but they're unzipped because, like, this is my belly right now. I don't want to stand up because I don't want to have to sit back down. I put other pictures up, obviously, with what I'm talking about. My belly is so heavy. Like, even when I was bloated in the first trimester, like, obviously it's going to keep getting heavier, but that's not what I'm talking about. Excuse me. Like, it hurt because I was so bloated in my first trimester. Like, that's really the only bad thing besides the 2 weeks that I was really sick. I'm going to sit back down real quick. Yeah, so basically, I'm really big right now. My stomach is really big. So it's crazy for me to just go from almost having a flat stomach to looking like I'm like a month further than I am. I'm 3.5 months, almost 4 next week. But I look like I'm 5 months because I'm so big. Next, let's see. So, okay. I've had I've had 4 appointments, technically 5. I'll explain more about that in a minute. Oh yeah. They're doing construction outside again. I apologize about that. It's warm and it's a nice day, but it's like warm in my room, so I have the window cracked. That's why you hear construction. I keep forgetting what I was trying to say. I had an appointment, like I said, 4 weeks, 7 weeks, 10 weeks, and then 14 weeks. Actually, I didn't say that yet, but now I said it. I'm sorry, I'm trying to do this video right now because I have time, and I completely forget everything I was going to say. Yeah, my first, 2 ultrasound appointments, basically, I had 2 different OBGYNs, because the first one, they only took until 12 weeks, so I had to switch, which is perfectly fine. But, for the 4 week, 7 week, and 10 week appointments, she basically just made sure I was doing everything with my diabetes correctly, and, you know, I did like the pee stuff, and I did a blood test, which I'll talk about more in a minute, the blood test. And then each appointment I had ultrasound stuff done, sonograms, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to show you these now. So this one, yeah, this was the 4 week ultrasound right here. Basically, like, it's my, that's like, you know, the placenta, and then this is the baby right there. And then this one, the colors are like backwards, but the baby is right here, and then this is my placenta. And then this one, I kind of circled it, but you can't really see where you can. There it is. The baby's right here. So you can definitely see the progress of the baby getting bigger. That was loud, I'm sorry. Where do I want to put that? Okay. That's about basically like my number of appointments and everything. Most people don't have that many appointments as far as I know. So like if I'm wrong, let me know. Anyways, next, my most recent appointment, which is my 14-week appointment, which is what I'm mostly telling you about. Sorry, this video is going to be like 20 minutes probably, by the way. I'm sorry. And sorry that I'm talking fast. I'm trying to get everything out. I'm going to show you these pictures first. My baby is so cute. Okay, so this is the first picture. You can see the baby right there. That's the head, and then the little body. And then this one is just the baby again, but the heartbeat. The heartbeat is 162, and the baby was very, very active. And then this is the baby. That's the head right there, and the baby's the hand, and then the body. And then this one is the foot. We were trying to see if we could see in between the baby's legs so we could see what gender it was, but it was too blurry because the baby's still really small. So basically what I wanted to talk about this appointment is my other, like I mentioned, the other OB that I went to didn't send my records over, and I haven't had an appointment for a month. So they definitely should have been there. So I went Wednesday. My original appointment was, let me see what day Wednesday was. I forget. The 18th. My original appointment was Wednesday the 18th. They didn't have my records, so she still did the pictures and everything. I like these pictures a lot better. I don't know, like yeah. Anyways. We did those pictures and everything, and then I went back Thursday, the 19th of March, and she basically went over my records with me. Like, apparently I'm immune to chickenpox. I didn't know that, and she told me my blood type. I didn't know that either, so, the blood test that I did at the other OB, that's obviously, like, what that was testing. It was testing a bunch of stuff, so we could know what the baby could possibly have or whatever, you know. I'm sorry, I'm just like, I'm excited and I'm trying to get everything out. I need to slow down. So because I'm diabetic, she's gonna deliver me early, and I was kind of expecting that. So the baby will probably be due, or I mean, born the end of August or like the very beginning of September. If I didn't tell you already, my due date is September 12th. That's, you know, the final due date is September 12th. And yeah, she said that I also have to start taking aspirin because I'm diabetic. I am higher risk for preeclampsia. So she doesn't want me to get that because nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. Yeah. And then I have to go to a specialist. I don't remember exactly why. I'm sorry, I don't remember exactly why. But she said they're gonna do, from like Johns Hopkins, they're gonna do the anatomy ultrasound. And then because I'm diabetic, they have to do, this is probably why, if I remember correctly, they have to do a heart echocardiogram or echocardiograph. It's like where they do the thing on the heart and they monitor, you know, the heart, and they look at the heart and everything. She said that's going to be at 23 weeks. The anatomy ultrasound should be in like 3 weeks, but I have a call with the OB coordinator at, you know, in my county, for this practice. The other practice, you know, they were private practice. Now this is just, you know, for like the county, like that's working with the hospital and everything. So they're gonna have the OB coordinator call me on Tuesday and basically set up the appointment with that specialist from Johns Hopkins. And then that's basically everything. They also switched me to insulin. Because I'm pregnant, they switched me to insulin, so it's better for the baby. As of right now, I'm taking my prenatal vitamin. I'm taking insulin. I have to get aspirin because of everything that's going on right now. My Walmart, with like the pharmacy part, was out of aspirin, so I had to get it over the counter. They told me the milligrams, so I gotta call my OB and make sure it's okay that I do that, or like ask for a specific kind that I can take. And then let's see if there's anything important I wrote in my planner just before I end this video. I don't think so. Okay, so I just basically, I have a bunch of appointments. So yeah, I'm gonna show you my cute little pictures one more time. I love my little baby. But anyways, I'm so excited, and I think I'm gonna do another update once we find out the gender. So from week 15 to whenever we find out. So I hope you enjoyed. See you in my next one.